What happens when the ex is from hell and the family likes them better than they like you because they have their act together? I'm Lisa Collins from Hollywood.com. We're here on the red carpet premiere for The Ex, starring Amanda Peet and Zach Braff.
All right, I think we got it. Thank you, guys.
Tell me a little bit about working with Amanda and such a cute, adorable baby that just made me lose it.
Baby, and it's my first time holding a baby, so I've held them on my lap on a couch, but they had to tell me about the whole loose neck thing. I didn't know. I had to learn how to support the head, but I think I got pretty good at it.
I think that especially now that I'm a new mom and have experienced other moms being like, why are you doing that? Well, you shouldn't be doing that yet, or what kind of formula are you using, because or what kind of bottles are you using, because plastic is bad for the baby, and it just never ends. So I think the movie's so funny in that regard, and I like the portrayal of motherhood. I think it's almost more real than what we usually see. So and a lot of women feel really ambivalent when they give up their work and have to be like goo goo gaga all day long.
Amanda's a natural. Oh, you mean in general? She's stunning and beautiful and so cool and easy. Sometimes you have to work hard to pretend that you're you have chemistry. With her, it was just easy.
Was it a little bit of a strain to actually work mainly in a wheelchair, I guess?
It was tough because I do a lot of leg acting, and this is not as irrelevant, but from the waist down is where I do most of my stuff. It's very subtle. I always ask to be framed head to toe because I do a lot with my legs. And in this part, I couldn't do that, so I had to learn how to act from the waist up. That was difficult.
I've seen you in many things, but I have to say, this was one of the best out there looks that I've seen you have. Could you tell me a little bit?
I showed up to a wardrobe fitting in my normal stuff, which is kind of yoga gear. I have a whole line. It's called Namaste, my line of clothing. I'm joking. And they were like...
to take that on
yeah. And they were like, you look fine, let's go shoot. No, yeah, it was out there. It's good. I like it.
Do you do all of your own stunts? And tell me about that basketball scene.
I do a lot of my stunts. I have to give a shout out to stuntmen in general, because there is a line where even if you want to do it, the production will not let you do it because you could kill yourself. And there is also a line where, for example, this movie, there's a scene where my character hits a parked car with a bicycle, and this stuntman just went for it and did an amazing job, and I couldn't have done what he did. So I try and do a lot of them, and then there's certain ones, when they get to a certain point, you have the stuntman do it.
Could you tell me maybe one of your favorite days on set working with such comedy greatness with Jason and with Zach?
I shot this scene with Jason Bateman where we were in the car and he makes a pass at me, and it was 3 a.m, and I literally could not stop laughing. And every time I'd be like, okay. This time, and the crew wanted to go home, and I would try really hard to look at him, and I just couldn't. I just started laughing every time. My shoulders are on the side of the frame, but.
The basketball game was pretty amazing to take part in. Yes, those guys are all for real, and they know what they're doing, and they were very patient with me because I don't know what I'm doing, unless you're talking about from the knees down and acting.
Thanks for joining us at this great premiere of The Ex. I'm Lisa Collins for Hollywood.com.